Welcome everyone. Thank you for tuning in to my latest video. In this I'm going to be taking you through a few scenes of Zagreb. These are from a trip my wife and I took to Central Europe. So this first sketch is of the main town square in Old Zagreb. This is from Upper Town. This is apparently the shortest funicular in the world, although I did a Google and it seems there are shorter ones. So I'll share a bit of footage from putting the lines down in pen and pencil, and even a bit of watercolor I did on site. And this is actually from our Airbnb. Something about this building made me want to paint it. I really like the texture of the walls and the way the light was hitting the building, and thought it'd be a great opportunity to fight some jet lag in a kind way, so at least I'd be staying awake. In here I go in without wetting the page first. I'm still finding my feet with watercolor, so trying different techniques. And this brush I bought actually specifically to wet the paper, thinking it would be a more efficient and more even way of doing it than the mop brushes that I've got. But I like the way this brush adds pigment as well. So trying to get a nice gradient on that shorter building from dark to the highlight where the two buildings intersect. And then also trying to work in different pigments while the page is still wet to get a nice texture of that wall full of character. Now I'd be curious to hear from you, people that also sketch, what types of things you bring in your travel kits. I kind of had some fun distilling my materials down into something that I would bring on this Europe trip. You can see actually that brush I'm using has some blue tape around it. I cut it shorter and kind of made a botch of the cut, so I've cracked it and had to tape it to keep everything together. But then I brought a paint set of 12 down from the 24 set I've got, a single pencil, a couple pens, and then 3 brushes. I had this one, a big mop, and then a finer brush. And of course my sketchbook. I'm really liking the paper in this particular book. And now I'm just adding a few of the shadows to that other building face. And there's the final product. And I'll leave you with a final scene from Zagreb. This is the main sort of touristy street where they have lots of cafes and restaurants under awning. So thank you very much for tuning in.